the RIOT Podcast. This is the Friday, March 17th, St. Patty's Day edition. I dressed for the occasion, which is more than I can say for either of you.
Did you forget?
forgot.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day.
How can you forget? It's such a big, fun day.
See, what's crazy is, like, I know that, like, this evening is St. Patrick's Day, but this morning,
It doesn't count.
this isn't St. Patrick's
Yeah.
Day. It's like 10 a.m. in the morning right now. This is not St. Patty's
That's
Day.
a
Once,
good
like, 2
point.
o'clock rolls around, then I'll be, like, in green.
You'll be in
You'll just, like,
full-
come down the stairs and my whole outfit will have changed.
Are you doing St. Patrick's Day, or since you're sick, are you going to not?
And you have to work late today, don't you?
I worked till 6 today with
Oof.
Nene, and then I'm immediately doing St. Patrick's Day festivities. Even though
Nothing will
I'm
stop him.
I'm gonna be probably paying for it by sickness. Like, it's just, I'm gonna have to just power through.
Well, we'll get through the podcast and we'll let you rest while you pretend to work. So
Yeah,
does
that's
that
what-
work
that's
out?
what I need
All
a nap
right.
today so that I can be able to stay
Well-
up and hang out with my friends later.
Since you're working different hours today, you actually weren't here for the rest of the podcast. So
Don't let
roll-
that discourage you
Yeah,
from listening.
That's right. But I will explain to you what we talked about today in the
Okay,
podcast.
yeah.
All right. At the end of the podcast, we'll go in reverse order. We talk about a hack that people have been finding on TikTok for Five Guys.
A new Five Guys hack
Yeah.
that can get you some extras at no charge, which
But-
will no longer be available once this spreads around.
That's what I was thinking. There's not even a guarantee it'll be available by the end of this podcast.
Yeah, that's
By the time
true.
you're hearing this, they might have changed the rules.
Is this a hack that you guys considered? Is it a good hack?
It's a real good
yeah,
hack.
Just
Is it
when you
pretty
make
good?
an order, you can add stuff to something. We're not going to spoil it. So this stuff you would think would be extra cost, but it's not. It's more hamburger patties. No, just that's not
I hope
it.
it's bacon.
It is bacon.
It
You
is
guessed
bacon.
it.
It
No
is.
way.
Or
You can
cheese.
you can get all the cheese and bacon extra, and they don't charge you for it.
Oh, that's wild.
so
that's
this one guy got 30 pieces of bacon,
Oh, wow.
and it was
They didn't
this
charge him extra.
Same price.
Jeez, what a jerk. But at the same time, what a smart guy.
We love and hate him.
Yeah, we also in the podcast talked about how there's a new top dog in town.
Me?
No.
Top breed.
Oh, I thought there's a new one. Got
Top
it.
Top
dog
breed of
breed.
dog. Surprisingly enough, not Basset Hound.
It's not Jim, okay?
It's not Jim.
None of
but-
our dogs are on there.
No, I
Ridiculous.
don't even know what mine is, but I know it's not a French Bulldog, which is the number one.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
A Frenchie?
Taking over the Labradoodle. Yeah.
worst.
No, wait,
Labrador.
the Labrador.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the word. I live in the world where Labradoodles are there.
Yeah.
Anything that's mixed with a doodle.
So Frenchies are like the number one most popular dog now is what you're
Yeah.
saying?
According to the American Kennel Club.
I'm just not. I've been around Frenchies. Like Jim, 2 of his like really good friends in the past have been Frenchies, and I just was not a fan. They're cute dogs.
Yeah.
They're nice, but they just fart so much. It's
That's your
insane.
negative, huh?
Like it's an unreal amount. Like if you spend like 3 hours with them, it's
Were they
crazy.
owned by the same person?
They were owned by the same person.
Maybe that's just feeding them crazy stuff.
It could be, but they're like well known for like being gassy, I guess.
Oh, it could be. You have to look it up. Like maybe since I'm assuming most dogs at this point are overbred, and so I bet you it's probably just a trait
Yeah.
of the dog.
That and like their nose, because they have like that real stubby nose. They're constantly like making those like snorting noises, like it's
yeah,
a
not a
pig.
fan of
like a
that.
pug.
Yeah, like a pug.
Yeah.
And so it has like a bunch of weird breathing things going on. Then it's like farting, and I'm like pulling my child Jim farther and farther away from the other
Well,
dogs.
what a lovely dog.
So
Yeah.
but they are cute though, and they're
Yeah.
really sweet. But they,
Yeah, be careful what you say about them because they are the most popular dog
I know people
in
have
the United
them,
States,
and they're
apparently.
cute.
We
Yes.
had one of our listeners texted in, and they have one called Marshmallow. So it's really
Oh,
cute.
cute name.
She has a stare on her though. Like, the picture almost like she's gonna kill you.
And then we lastly, or the next thing you'll hear is our weekend watch list. I don't know what to add to that.
No, there's nothing to add because this
Anything good?
weekend doesn't matter. Shazam too doesn't matter
Oh.
though because then next weekend is John Wick, and that's all that we need to
That's
worry
all
about.
Nikki can think about.
This weekend is to prepare for John Wick.
Shazam!
Yeah.
too. My brother's going to see that this weekend.
Is he?
Yes. He went and
Did he
rewatched
invite
the
you,
first
or-
one. No.
No.
Him and his girlfriend rewatched the first one a couple nights ago. I guess.
Have you seen the first one?
I have.
What did you think of the
I
first
thought it
one?
was a pretty solid movie.
I like the first one.
I thought it was solid.
It's
I thought it was
decent.
good, like comedy. There's some action. Decent superhero movie. Shazam 2. I don't know how I feel about this one. I assume it'll probably not be as good as the first one.
That's what we're hearing.
That seems to be every movie nowadays.
Yeah.
Not as
Except
good
John
as
Wick.
Oh, we only get better.
Yeah.
He ages. I mean, the movie ages so well.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we've got coming your way. I feel like we've covered it all in today's podcast. And so enjoy your weekend.
And a reminder, it is a bit shorter still because we are doing our spring fundraiser for Radio U and our Worst of Riot podcast. So please consider supporting at RadioU.com. This is how we raise the money to support our podcast and our station for the rest of the year.
And we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
It's the Worst of the Riot on Radio U.
Now, just because it's the fundraiser doesn't mean we're skipping our, what do we call it?
Box
Weekend
off-
watch list.
Yeah.
Weekend watch list.
What's coming out for the box office?
I've got a list of stuff here for you. That's why we call it the watch list. The top big release this weekend is the Shazam sequel, Shazam: Fury of the Gods.
It's finally out.
That is, if the name doesn't ring a bell, that's Zachary Levi, the guy with the lightning bolt on his chest. That is not Flash. And he is fighting Michelle Yeoh in the movie, I believe, is the villain. Is that right?
Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu. Oh, my goodness. So that is out this weekend. The reviews, not particularly great.
Oh, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I was hearing some bad things, and then seeing here on Rotten Tomatoes, it's only got a 55%.
Which is not the worst.
That's
It's not the worst.
It's pretty bad.
I don't know why I feel like I should be championing it. I never saw the first
It's
one.
better than the first one. I thought was pretty solid, pretty enjoyable.
Well,
but
Rebecca saw it last night. She
She
texted us.
did.
I'm not telling you what she said. I don't want to, steer the ship one way or the other, but she did see
She also
Shazam.
did not. Well, I'll just suffice to say she didn't have a positive experience either. It doesn't sound like. So that is the big option though for you. Then, if you want to go a little more off the beaten path, there's also a movie called Inside, where William Dafoe plays a high-end art thief. Its reviews aren't great, but it's better than Shazam.
Okay.
62%.
Just seems a bit more, not as fun.
It says Inside might be a one-note drama that verges on an endurance test, but it does have Willem Dafoe going for it, which is nice.
Good, okay.
That's what it says here.
Anything else?
If you'd like to watch a movie at home, another movie that's 62%, that's The Boston Strangler.
Oh, gosh. Now we're just going downhill.
Keira Knightley tracking down the Boston Strangler, I guess. So that's, people like movies about killers.
No, not me.
They do.
I know they do, but, it's okay. So anything lighter?
Anything lighter on Netflix, if I'm reading this correctly, the new Bert Kreischer
I saw that.
stand-up special is out.
I think he's funny. He's the guy who always has his shirt off.
Yeah.
He's funny.
The Russian, what did they call him?
The Russian, is it the bear or something?
What
No.
was the Russian something?
So this is his
The
comedy.
Machine. He's the Machine, right?
This is his comedy special.
Uh-huh.
But he has a movie coming out based on his comedy special.
Yes, I've heard about
So
that.
that's coming out soon.
The new special is called Razzle Dazzle, and it has 58%. That's from the audience on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh,
so.
boy, everything's clocking in at the same amount.
Everything is pretty fair to Midland when it comes to your box office this weekend. So, hey, maybe, I guess if we gave you 4 things, they all have about a 66%. So that means you probably should like 2 out of the 4 if you watch all 4 of them.
Something will be fine,
Odds
I guess.
are, I think. So there you have it. There's your weekend watch list.
So it's John Wick next weekend, right?
Next weekend, John Wick,
All right.
and the reviews for that.
Let's finish the
Through the
fundraiser
roof.
before then.
Yeah, we'll get it done early so you have time to go see it on opening night. If that's your weekend watch list.
You won't hear a show like this anywhere else. And that's probably for the best. The Worst of the Riot. Radio U.
For the last 31 years, Labradors have been the most owned, or at least most registered dog in the United States with the American Kennel Club.
Oh, like the type of breed?
They've been the top dog.
Top dog, Labrador?
But that's all just changed. We've got a new top dog on the list. And it's certainly one that I wouldn't have guessed to be the most popular, most owned dog in the United States. But Nikki, I'm sure you've already seen it. It is the French Bulldog.
That's the one?
That is the
No
top.
offense to the French Bulldog.
It's a
No
fine
offense.
dog.
But it's just like not usually the top spot goes to a family dog.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't feel like when I was little that I was bugging my mom
Yeah.
for a French Bulldog.
You didn't want a French Bulldog?
I did not want one.
I was trying to think of what kind of person would want a French Bulldog.
Maybe it's more the case now that a French Bulldog is just not everybody registers their dog anymore. So if you have one of these, you're more likely to actually register it, where if you used to have a Labrador, you would, but now not so much anymore.
It could be. I don't know how all-inclusive the American Kennel Club registration is versus just actual dog ownership, but that said, for the last 31 years, the Labrador Retriever's been number one, which makes a lot of sense. That's probably like if you know somebody with a dog, odds are
They
you
had
know
a
somebody
lab.
with a lab.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. I don't know if I know anybody that has a French Bulldog.
I don't either.
But
Do they have the rest of the list, or?
Let me take a look and see if I can find
I
scroll
also don't
down.
think most of our dogs ever make it on the list.
Yeah, well, how many people have dogs that you don't even know what
purebred.
they are? Yeah, that are
Yeah.
actually purebred. So the top 5, after Labrador Retriever, then you'd also have Golden Retriever, German Shepherd.
Ooh.
Those are a handful. And then Poodle
Oh.
is number 5.
Oh, that was always if you were allergic.
Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
That's crazy.
They're hypoallergenic, so I had like one friend who could never have a dog, and they finally got a poodle.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, you know what? Looking at the rest of this list, Golden Retriever obviously makes a lot of sense. I was thinking, too, like, it's not just people I know. When you see people out walking their dogs, what do I see? And I feel like I see more Golden Retrievers and Labrador Retrievers. I never see French Bulldogs, but maybe that's the key, is that French Bulldogs, they're smaller. You can get more exercise. You just throw them out in the yard.
You're not looking down.
They don't have. You don't.
You're not seeing them.
Maybe I'm too tall.
You're too tall
to notice. Yeah, that
Or
could be it too.
They just don't bring them out as much.
That's what I'm thinking. I
Or-
think they just keep them around the house.
If you're at the dog park, they're in the small one, and you're in the big part.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I really think there's something to that, because if you've got a bigger dog, you've got to get them out, and so that's what you see all the time. But if you've got a smaller dog, there's other ways to get it exercise, to get its energy out that don't necessarily involve you traipsing it. I don't know. Traipsing all over
Yeah.
town.
So does anybody have a French Bulldog? Anybody?
Text in.
Anyone?
Text in at 8772 Radio U
Does
and
anyone have the exact opposite
tell
of a
us
French
how wrong
Bulldog?
we are about all our assumptions of why we never see them. But I'm sure French Bulldog's a lot of fun.
I still feel like no one registers. No one has as many purebreds, so
Yeah.
they're more likely to register.
That could be it too.
This is Radio U's Worst of the Riot.
I've got a special way to save you some money on your food, a fast food hack.
Ooh, is there a new trend?
There is, and this one's so important, I feel that I need to share it with everybody. I don't know if you've seen it going around on TikTok, but there was a guy last week who posted that you can go to Five Guys, ask for extra bacon, and they don't charge you, supposedly, no matter how much bacon you ask for.
Oh, now that's going to ruin it for everybody.
Isn't it? That was the
Now
first thing
they
I
will.
thought. This is not going to be a policy that stands for very long.
No, well, way to ruin
Considering
it.
the original TikTok has, it looks like here, 1.2 million likes, and that's not even all of the people that have seen it. So it's really taken off. Now, I have seen.
So he got like 30 pieces of bacon.
Yeah, I've
extra.
seen some people going ahead and verifying this by doing it themselves. So it seems that it is the truth, which means if you ever want to get free bacon from Five Guys, you've got to do it like today.
Before it's ruined.
Yeah, they are going to change this. He also says you can do the same thing with cheese. And the main guy, if you haven't seen the TikTok, he says his strategy is you don't just want to have why would you want a Five Guys burger with just 30 pieces of bacon on it? That's kind of ridiculous, even if you love bacon. But what he does is he takes the bacon, that extra bacon, and saves it for the next day. And then you have that for
Are we
breakfast.
we're meal prepping?
Meal prepping.
Oh my gosh. Or someone else made cheese fries with bacon.
Oh.
So you could do that,
Now
too.
that's a good idea.
But see, Five Guys is still mad because, Chipotle had the more recent hack. That's been around for a while. Five Guys before it was like get the grilled cheese and put the hamburger patties in the grilled cheese. That was one, but I think Five Guys got mad.
They figured that one out.
Eventually, they were tired of it.
Yeah.
Just because it means it's more work for the employees.
This is the worst when people share this. I mean, I want to know about it, but
not to where you can no longer get it.
Yeah, me knowing about it is going to do me absolutely no good because they are going to change this or go out of business in the next week. One of the two from all this extra bacon.
Maybe the bacon is so cheap that it's not a premium bacon.
Even cheap bacon is still expensive bacon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not eggs, but it's still a lot.
Well, if you're going to use the hack, just like any food hack, please don't annoy the place so much to where then when you go do it, they're mad at you.
Yeah.
Or they stop allowing it.
That's right. And, if you do get 30 pieces of free bacon from Five Guys, it almost makes it worthwhile.
It's still too expensive.
You almost get your money's worth at that point.
Thanks for watching the worst of the riot. Since you made it this far, you might as well like, subscribe, and check out riot.radiou.com for even more riot.